Okay, we get to a talkie part, but I think we finished the talkie parts last time.
We have to finish the talkie. The talk.
And rescue Sonia. This idea of strength does not match those of Sonia. She tells him she doesn't know.
Oh, what are you playing? Which one are you playing? Which one are you playing?
I'm playing the game. How do I get vitalizing fluid? That's what I want to know.
Playing this.
I am. Let's make sure I'm actually live, because I'm not sure. What the hell would happen there? I should be online.
We're not playing this game.
We are. My mic on?
Okay. Not
There we go.
No.
Yes.
No. We're
Yes.
not playing this.
We are playing this.
We are not playing this.
You can lie down then.
We are not playing this.
We are.
We are not
そうがっつくなって
We
そうがっつくなって
空気が悪い。先を急ごう。
Hey. I can see blue.
You see blue?
Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting.
来るぞ。
Blue.
Yeah, my foot. So I'm looking for anything other than lightning storms, but I think it'll still be the same no matter what. Bum, bum. Yep, thunderstorms it is. Yep, we're gonna continue on with the story.
Orange.
Orange? I do kind of wonder what the different symbols mean, per se.
Blue.
Blue.
そうがっつくなって
Blue indeed. All right. Time for story time. And they slept for 5 years. Oh, sorry.
でもソニアが無事でよかった。
The idea that we came back even though we knew we had to go to another base is another weird part to me.
そうだな。ユマよ。お前は随分と成長したようだ。
Yuma.
どうしたのコーリュ。急にそんなことを言い出すなんて珍しいね。
あの少女と初めて出会った時、お前は我の力を使うことを嫌がっていた。覚えているか？
はい。
そうだったね。覚えてるよ。あの時はとにかく交流の力が怖かったから。
それが今では自分から我の力を使いこなそうとしている。それどころか我 我の力の正しいあり方にまで目を向け始めた。だから言った。いや、成長しているのはお前だけではないな。仲間の竜の奏者たちもそうだ。あの者たちの奏でる音色は優しく、はるか昔を我に思い出させる。
Back to the dream.
ラグナロクよりもさらに昔のことだ。人とドラゴンはルーンソングを通じて心を伝え合い、穏やかで温かな交流がなされていた。我が自らの体から7つのアルモニクスを生み出し、人々にそれを送ったのもそのような交わりを祝福するためのものだった。
You're doing it to be pushing the button.
I am.
アルモニクスによってドラゴンの力を振るうこともできるが、本来はルーンソングを奏でるときにより強い心の絆を生み出したかったのだ。人とドラゴンとのそうした交わりはすでに失われて久しいが。
Let me push the button.
Go ahead.
今の人々の中にはそうした能力をわずかながらも受け継いでいる者がいる。
Mm-hmm.
それがディーバマギカ、キリカのことだね。
You need to push it.
そうだ。もっとも昔の人々はあの少女よりもずっと自由にドラゴンと交流できたのだがな。
Look, I'm doing it.
Okay. Push.
本来ルーンソングとは人々の強い思いが歌となって溢れ出たもの。誰に教わることもなく心が生み出すこの世の真理を示す歌なのだ。
そうだったんだ。でもどうして今そんな風に歌えなくなったのかな。
全ての原因は神とそれを崇めた者たちにある。彼らはドラゴンと心を通わせる代わりに神の技によってドラゴンの力を使おうとしたのだ。
Go!
そのために世界は荒廃し滅びへと向かった。
Where did he go?
He didn't go far.
神が強制的にドラゴンの力を使うことで世界のバランスは崩され、そのことによってもたらされた厄災はカタストロフと呼ばれた。
カタストロフ、どんな厄災だった。
どこからともなく現れる魔物、大地より吹き出す毒、疫病、凶作に危機。そういったものが次々に生命を、産業、世界すべてを飲み込んでいったのだ。
I'm pushing it.
Push.
我らドラゴンが我らに協力する者たちと共に神と戦ったのはそうした悲劇を食い止めるためだった。それがお前たちがラグナロクと呼ぶあの戦いだ。
Go ahead. Ragnarok.
戦いはあまりに激しかった。世界も人々の心も次第に荒廃していった。長く続く戦いの中でアルモニクスの一つが神の側へと持ち去られたことにより 最後の歌も失われてしまった。そのためとうとう世界の滅びは確定的なものとなった。それを防ぐ方法は一つしかなかった。我ら5体のユグドラシルが残された力を結集し、神とそしてカタストロフを封印することだ。
I know where that seal is, actually.
神のもとにたどり着いた時、我らにはもはや神と戦う力は残されていなかったからだ。神を守る多数のドラグマキラたち、神を信奉する者たちとの戦いの中で我らユグドラシルは傷つき力を使い果たしてしまったのだ。お前たちがヨレズの塔と呼ぶあの場所、幻影島ジグラートこそが神の住処であり、カタストロフを引き起こす大地のケバレの中心だった。そこで神を幻影島ジグラートごと別の次元へと送り込み、我らユグドラシル5体の力で風神の扉の向こうに閉じ込めたのだ。
That's why it's unapproachable. It makes sense in a magical world, but in physics world, that would totally, like, break the fabric of space-time.
最後の力を封印に注ぎ込んだ他の4体のユグドラシルはドラゴンソウルとなり、我も同じ運命をたどるはずだった。しかし共に戦ったドラグナーたちが我のためにルーンソングを奏で続けてくれたおかげで、我の意識だけはかろうじて消えずに済んだ。
Karosht.
意識だけを残した我は風神の扉を守るため、そこをよりしろとして眠りについた。それから長い年月の後、ある若者が風神の扉を見つけ、我は彼に宿ることとなった。
Genus.
それがジーナス。どうしてあの人に宿ったの？
我の意識が消滅しかかったからだ。肉体を持たぬままでは竜の力の消耗が激しく、封印を守り続けることができなかった。
Just a couple thousand years or so.
そのためにあの男に協力してもらった。だがあの男はお前と違い、あまりにも強すぎた。
Burn!
あの男は他者の助けを必要とせず、一人を好み他者との交わりを避けた。我の力により老いることがなくなったあの男は、
Whoa.
これまでの長い生の間変わることなく孤高の立場を保ち続けた。
Okay, crisis averted. Baby boy conked his head on the top of the bed with the headstand, so had to go take care of a boo-boo, but he's okay. No more boo-boos. All good.
いや、変わりかけたこともあったが、それゆえにあの悲劇へと流れ着いてしまった。
See, I'm not 100% sure why there was a problem.
だがお前は違う。お前は強くはない。しかしお前は常に他の者たちと助け合い、決して思いやりの心を忘れる。
So really, the only difference between him and Genus is that this one had friends, and I don't quite understand other than the harmonics.
おそらくそのためであろう。お前の周りでは再び我と心を通わせる歌が奏でられるようになっている。我にはそれがとても嬉しいのだ。
Obtained Yuma's trait, Dragon's Joy. Sup, girl? Second wife?
いやソニア、何か僕に用だったの？
ええ、まだあなたに助けてもらったお礼をちゃんと言ってなかったでしょ。だから言っておきたくって。ユーマ、私を助けてくれてありがとう。あの時のユーマはとっても頼もしかった。
いや、そんな、僕なんて全然ソニアに比べたら。
そんなことないわよ。これまでだってユーマは何度も私やみんなを助けてくれたんだし。もうユーマがいてくれなかったら私何にもできなくなっちゃうかもね。
いや、それはちょっと違うんじゃないかな。
え？
Uh-oh.
だって僕たちは仲間じゃないか。今までだって僕らはいつも助け合って支え合ってきたでしょ。もちろん僕とソニアだけじゃなく他のみんなも含めてね。この間のことだってそれと同じだよ。
そっか、それはそうね。じゃあユーマ、これからも私とそしてみんなとお互いに助け合っていきましょう。
That's a hard one. I imagine somebody has to go back to Welland eventually.
もちろんだよ。
それじゃこの話はここまでとして、市場に何か食べに行かない？
いいね。僕もちょっとお腹が。
お姉ちゃん、ユーマ、こんなところにいたのね。もう探したんだから。
Uh-oh. A Primula emergency.
プリムラ、どうしたの？お城から伝令の人が来たのよ。王様が緊急の用があるんだって。すぐにお城に来るようにって。
Curses.
何かあったのかしら。ありがとうプリムラ、すぐ向かうわ。ユーマ、急ぎましょう。
Curses. Dictionary has been updated. Curious. It's a cudgel? I wouldn't have thought of it as a cudgel, but okay. Catastrophe. The disaster was caught by Deus prior to Ragnarok. It's said the monsters appear out of nowhere and poison erupted from the earth, causing plague, drought, and famine. Oop. The seal. A construct that kept Deus sealed away in the Lost Garden. Yeah, I've been to the Lost Garden. I know exactly where it is. Shining Dragon used to reside there and protect the seal. True entity of the Sanguine Chirp worships Deus brought catastrophe to the world and caused Ragnarok. Yep. Like, we have so much information on Dark Elves, and then everything else is like a paragraph or less. I was like, Dark Elves? Sure, we got them in spades. Everything else? Yeah, we get a line. It's fine. Ugh. No, not at all. No. I wouldn't do that. No. Oh. Okay. Maybe I did. Hey, Yuma, you got a sec? I want to create a new alchemy recipe. Can I count on you to help? He needs a demon fruit. I feel like I already may have made that. But I get 2,000 gold for it. Something tells me I can't just make a demon fruit either. Weapons stick to it. I wonder if I can buy one. I can buy a dragon fruit, I can't buy a demon fruit. Go figure. Once this is all said and done, I really do want to farm, though. You got a new story for me, Alfrede? No. She really wants help with that grimoire, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know what exactly I do when I go into the grimoires. It's not like anything really happens. Ooh. Well then.
Konnichiwa.
Don't tell me your octopus has got loose again. Okay, statues. I've done that one before. Story time. But what if we're pinned down in this valley? Without mobility, we'd be locked in a drawn-out battle. It's not just us. If we can stop the enemy there, it'd mean we at least secure safety for Marga, right? I wonder what Sonia and Leston are talking about. It looks like they're looking at a map of Astoria. But what of our supplies? We could easily secure supply routes, but Marga is our only... You okay? Is our only equivalent to a logistics base. You're not wrong. There is no other area around here that has civilization that I saw. Considering that, it wouldn't be wise to engage a prolonged battle. We should prioritize mobility and rout the enemy in this open field. But we never have the degree of mobility on the terrain here. Plus, we'd have to circle the mountain to reach the plains. That's precisely why we should send the best of Wellentine knights to the front lines. These men will be able to move quickly through any hindrance. I think it's hindrance. We're going to double check. Hindrances, there we go. But against an army of 80,000? If we face them in an open field, there's bound to be a lot of casualties. I'm not sure I'm qualified to join in here, but is there really an army of 80,000 coming? I'm aware of the risks, yet I've devised a plan to minimize casualties. One that I've prepared for my men and magic for. Try to see the broader perspective. If we end this in a short, decisive battle, then we can lessen the amount of casualties in the long run. I'm sorry, I can't agree. For one, the Knights of Welling would be forced to contend with terrain that they're not familiar with. Watch your words, Sonia. The Knights are my charges, and I will not suffer to hear their skills insulted. That's not what I'm saying. Listen, I know the terrain around here, and all I'm saying... Things are getting a little hostile. Should I step in? No, wait. I think we're both getting too caught up in our own opinions. Let's try thinking about this from a different angle. Yes, perhaps. Do you have an alternative strategy to suggest then? How about this? We Dragoneers can infiltrate the enemy base. If it's just us, we can probably make our way inside without being noticed, right? Then, we defeat the enemy commander. If they lose their leader, their size won't matter. In fact, it'll work against them. More chaos. That's when your knights charge. And if we have Captain Burrows commanding them, the battle's practically won already. I see. Yes, that could ensure the least casualties possible, certainly. Phew! Looks like they calmed down. I'm glad it didn't turn into a fight. Sonia really is amazing. She incorporated Lestine's opinions into the plan. Sounds like a decision to me. Oh, Yuma. How long were you there? Oh, I don't know. Anything about strategy, so... I figured I'd just listen. But it all sounded really serious. So when do we put this into action? I don't know how much I can do against 80,000 soldiers, but I'll fight for Astoria. 80,000 soldiers? I'm afraid they're not coming. Huh? That was just an exercise. Sometimes we try to come up with tactical solutions for hypothetical scenarios like this. I guess we just got a little heated in this time. Hope we didn't worry you. Oh, I see. I thought we were in real trouble for a moment. They got pretty serious for something that was just a practice scenario. Oh, I know why. In battle, the lives of their soldiers are in their hands. Guess it's only right that they would get worked up, even if it's just a simulation. They're good leaders, both of them. Obtain the trait Conductor. I guess the idea was to say keep fighting them, but it didn't sound like a smart idea to me. So the girls reset again, and I'm not sure why. Don't get me wrong, I'm okay with it, but
よし。
That's the most confusing thing. Oh boy. What is with all these ladies with the frying pans just sitting around?
どうしたんだい?
More golden heads.
どうも。ユーマ、何か用？
What's up, Marion? What's wrong, Marion? Why are you staring over there? Oh, it's one of my maps. You like maps, Marion? Yeah, it's fun to think about what the terrain's like. Yeah, exactly. I got more too. Want to take a look at this one? Yes. Huh? This is just outside of Marga, right? Yep. I'm impressed you could tell at a glance. Yes, the map has a lot of details on the unique terrain, but it feels a little off. Off? Which part? I thought that the distance from this road to that boulder was a little different. I think the scale of this road is slightly inaccurate. Huh? Also, I think the height of this hill is a little different too. Maybe you didn't measure it properly? No way, are you serious? From what I remember, it's a little different. I can't just stand around. I got stuff to do now. Where are you going? City borders, man. I gotta go check. I can't believe it. Marion was right. I thought so. How did you measure it so accurately? This is blowing my mind. I didn't measure, but I've seen that place a lot by now. Even then, you were so accurate. It feels better when it's accurate. You like accuracy too, right, Agnum? Yeah, of course. Cartography is all about accuracy. You really get it, Marion. Yeah. Okay, Marion. Next time, I'll make a fresh map. You're coming with... Oh, next time I make a fresh map, you're coming with me to get measurements. We're going to find every last detail, nice and accurate. Okay. Wow, I didn't know Marion had the talent like that. She seems happier than usual. I guess I can understand why. It feels good when your friends acknowledge you, and you help them out like this. Obtain Marion's trait, Measuring Oculum. I got you covered. I got you covered right now, girl.
さすがだね。どうしたんだい？ありがとう。
I don't like this. They all reset. Every single one of them. Achoo! Achoo! Achoo. Somebody help me. Kill the breeder shells. Why did you go back to the... You know what? I'm not going to complain, because the breeder shells are probably the easiest ones to do. But holy crap. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, Lestine. Or Leston. It's Lestine in Japanese, but it'd be Leston. Like, I know some people with different names and how they would be pronounced in different languages, but I still... It's Leston! Alright, anyway. Can I ask you something random? I have little time for random questions. What? Hey, give me a break. Just hear me out. Merely a joke. Go on. Leston always looks so serious. I can never tell when he's actually joking. About the magic we use. You've got ice, and I've got fire, right? I was just wondering what would happen if our magic clashed together. Oh. So you're basically trying to find out who's more powerful? You really do like competition. I suppose it is worthy pursuit. I too am curious as to the limits of my own strength. Right. So let's get it on already. Enjoy your ice while you can, cause once you get in this inferno, it's over. Ha! Don't get ahead of yourself, Agnum. A candle is nowhere near enough to melt a glacier. A candle? Oh, you don't know my fire, man. This stuff can melt dragon scales. That means it's hotter than dragon breath. You make it sound like you fought in Ragnarok. But no matter its power, fire is limited to offense, while ice can serve as a blade or a shield. Blah, blah, blah. No more talking. Let's get this party started. Fine then. Let's see which is stronger, my ice or your flames. Hold it, you two. Huh? Marion, when did you get here? It's okay to compete against each other, but you should do it in a more open area. Probably one that's outside the city. Don't worry, Marion. We're not going to hurt anyone. It's not like a stray fireball is going to bounce out and hit somebody, right? Agreed. There's enough space here. And there aren't any passerby. I know. But you use fire and Leston uses ice, right? So if those two things collide head on... Huh? Oh. How did I overlook this? Steam. Right. If we consider the two elements of work, we can expect a large volume of steam. If you're not careful, people might still get burned, even if they're a fair distance away. Now that you mention it, you have a point. Yes, Marion is right. How thoughtless of me. I should have considered that before all else. Oh well, guess we gotta put this match on hold. For now. But we will settle this another day. That, at least, is certain. Marion? Was all that true? Yeah, that's what have happened. What's wrong, Yuma? You're shaking all of a sudden. Nothing. I was just thinking that I was in the most danger here. Oh man, that was so close. Good thing Marion came by when she did. Obtained Agnum's trait, Fire and Flames. Obtained Leston's trait, Snow and Ice. Obtained Marion's trait, Observant. Done. Somehow I just knew. Somehow I just knew.
Yatta! Yoshi!
I wish there was just a way to just go through all this. Like, the whole resting and night feature, not a fan. Like, it was okay to start, but it's so random what you're gonna get during any event. It's just like, why bother? Ah! Not to mention, like, random drops and all that sort of stuff coming into play. It's just like, ah. Want to talk for a bit? Sure. Hey, Yuma. Do I talk weird? I don't know if I'd call it weird, but you do have a unique way of speaking. Talking to her. Why? Did someone say something about it? Yep. No, no one said anything. Sometimes the people in town just give me weird looks, though. I think it's something to be proud of. Proud? But I talk so differently from everyone else. Is that something to be proud of? Yeah. I mean, it's an important part of who you are. Be proud of it. I see. You know, Rena actually said something like that too. She said I'm great for my target audience, and a lot of people would call me best girl. Oh god. We're not having this. I don't know what it means, but it sounds good. It's not. I really don't think you need to worry about it. This is normal for you, so I think you should be able to act however you want. I was just surprised to find someone like you existed. I never thought you were weird. I see, thank you. You're not even on the top 3. You're bottom 4. Well, I should go to bed. Good night. Okay, good night. Ugh. No. 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 Woman, did you forget something again? I really do hate these gimmick quests. I really do. They are the worst. Is it true what Rena said about Mount Glacial? I mean, about stripping naked and sharing warmth? Apparently it's true. Oh, I see. I've never had such an experience. That was informative. I will keep it in mind. Not that I'm wishing for something like that to happen.
Konnichiwa.
That's why you're number 3, Kirika. Number 1! What's going on, girl? Stop it. I need to get that bad taste of Marion out of my mouth. That was a bad conversation, and it was Rena's fault, to be fair. But I like Rena, so I can't really fault her for it. But the fact that she brought up that conversation piece is just like, no, no, please don't. Oh boy. And I sort of understand why they have the non-ending quests that just reset themselves. I get it to a degree, but I still don't like it. Excuse me. Hello, Captain. Yuma. You haven't seen Primula around, have you? Primula? She went out back to clean the... Oh, there she is. Ah, Uncle Burroughs, hi. Ah, ha, ha, there's my girl. You're a little ball of energy as usual, eh, Primula? I've always got energy to spare, it's true. Are you here for work? Should I go get Sonia? No, I'm not here for work today. Just checking up on you all. Oh, right. I brought you a gift. Here. Are these sweets? Yeah! I love these ones. Thank you, Uncle. Yeah, if she found out, she'd probably just put them away. Primula? Ma! Dear, what did we agree on sweets? You promised you wouldn't eat them without telling me, remember? But Uncle... Yes, Uncle brought them very thoughtfully for you, so let's savor them, okay? I'll put them in the pantry and you can have another after your chores are done. Alright? Yes, ma'am. And Uncle, did I very specifically ask you not to spoil Primula's diet with too much sugar? But Emma, surely just every now and then. Don't always bring her sweets. Okay, fine. I'll be more careful. Giving Primula candy, getting scolded by Emma? I feel like I'm seeing parts of Captain Burrows lately that I don't usually see. He is very doting as an uncle. I can't fault him for that, though. What does it mean to be girly? The truth awaits. Oh, what's that? I overheard a girl say that girls are amazing when they take their clothes off. So if I take my oh my god. Marion, don't take them off here. You can't do that in the middle of the city. Just say don't do it at all. I can't? Okay. Now let's go someplace where no one's around. Like Sharian Coast. Oh god. No. 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 God damn it. I'm gonna have to go. Because I want to get the damn quest done. So mad. I am so upset. Like, listen, Japan's got to sell units, and I get that, and there is a market for that sort of thing. I'm not in that market. I don't like it. It's not good. Now let's give it the benefit of the doubt and say that she is the same age as Yuma somehow. No.
Yes.
No. No. No.
Yoshi, 行こう.
Sandstorm's what I need. Shit. Alright, well, now I really have to go.
Konnichiwa.
I'm so pissed. Alright. We're gonna check the woods. We're looking for poison. Oh, shh. I do like Scorpio as a move, but it takes a lot of EP. Good storm. Good blaze.
私も決めちゃう。これでどう？これでどう？これでどう？強力な攻撃が来ました。これでどう？
オンに助かったぞ。
いいの。食らえ。決めてみせる。
俺が決めてやる。今日もかっこよく決めちまったな。いいぞ、参る。
これでどう？決めてみせる。やっ、サクサク。これでどう？
Damn, these breeder shells are a lot tougher than they used to be.
優しくしてね。よし、これでどう？できますな。
次だ。
Got a big pedal for that. Alright. We check for rain. If we don't have any rain, we go the other direction. Are these new drops, or have they always been like that? So I sure as hell don't remember. Oh good. Just a random dragon out in the middle of the field. Alright, what level are we at? Oh right, I forgot to put the bonds. There should be a few, right? Yeah, conductor. Fire and flames, which causes a rift. Snow and ice causes another rift. Marion's got 2. All right, good.
来るわよ。準備して。これね。あれ。やっ、くらえ。それ。決めてみせる。これでいきましょう。調子いいのやります。よくやりましたぞ。
Okay. No rain. No poison froggers from what I can see either.
Yeah,
来るぞ。
来るわよ。準備して。これね。
Just a regular... Oh! Ran right into the lantern. Because I'm just that good.
ざっとこんなものよ。来るわよ。準備して。これね。やったわね。やったわね。来るわよ。準備して。
Later, Tempest.
準備して。
そうがっつくなって。
You may be quick, but you ain't this quick.
そうがっつくなって。
いや、元気？いらっしゃい。好きに選んでくれ。これでいいのか？応援してるから。好きに選んでくれ。好きに選んでくれ。ご利用ありがとうございました。
I don't know what the trick is for shops just having the item I need. Like, a lot of the generic stuff is just there. Does it depend on how often I have it or find it? It'd be an interesting mechanic, not to be weird, but, you know.
見つかっちゃいましたね。
いざ参る。
これでいきましょう。くらえ。これならそうですね。決めてみて。それ。やったです。優しくして。これでどう？決めてみせるわ。で。くらえ。これでいきましょう。さあ。やるときは。
恩に気をかったぜ。打ち取ったぞ。 来るぞ。
見つかっちゃいましたね。
No statues, eh?
これでどう？
サクサク溶けてきちゃいます。
ざっとこんなものよ。これね。ターゲット確認。戦闘状況可視化していましたね。これでいける。ありがとう。演奏してみてはいかがか。いけるよ。危ないよ。これでいいよ。調子いいかも。終わったよ。私頑張ったのね。
And that's fine, yeah.
来るわよ。準備して。ターゲット確認。さあ張り切っていきましょう。ターゲット確認。いきます。私がいます。爆発するよ。この作戦にするわ。共に参りましょう。水でよかった。これでどう？危ないよ。大丈夫？これでどう？危ないよ。撃破。
終わったようだ。
ターゲット確認。来るわよ。準備して。
行くぞ。
遅れないでください。狙いをどう？ファイアル。ぼーっとしないで。せいや。行くぞ。これでどう？それ逃しません。危ないよ。これでどう？手応えありです。やった。
終わったようだな。
I feel like I needed statue moss or something, and I can't remember why. Also, this is going to start another little... Yep. I think I've got a set of healers on the team. Somehow I'm not taking a lot of damage as Sonya, but everybody else does, and I'm trying to figure that out. Like, Sonya's just taking these hits and not even caring. But everybody else seems to be, like, getting eaten up. Seriously, how did Sonya get so good? Like, just defensively, she's on par with, like, a god. Yoshio.
こちらに来ます。ターゲット確認。
いやあ、元気？いらっしゃい。好きに選んでくれ。ご利用ありがとうございました。
こちらに来ます。
Yes. Good.
これね。来るわよ。準備して。こちらに来ます。これね。
Level 92 night gear. But you look so cute in it.
これね。これね。
There we go. Oh, big hand. Alright, maybe this is the one I actually need. Thank you. And that's the thing, even if your attacks do 0 damage, if they're doing break damage, that's enough. Because once they're broken, you can start doing criticals all over the place. Not what I was looking for. We're basically gonna have to try again. I have to say, was that just a rare enemy encounter or what? Just keep wailing on it. Wait, lion ape bicep. Lion ape bicep. Nope, that's what I needed. Perfect. And the reward's a black belt. Fine. Whatever. I got it. That's more annoying than I thought it would be. But at least I finally got it after I don't even know how many sessions, like 5. Just go out in a sandstorm. It'll be fine.
Target 確認。来るわよ。準備して。やったわね。来るわよ。準備して。厄介ですね。来るわよ。準備して。私がお相手しましょう。私がいます。これでどう？さあ、くれしろ。いい調子だね。やった。いや、助かったわ。ここありがとう。調子いいかも。勝利なのですぞ。ターゲット確認。
What are you?
厄介ですね。戦闘状況開始。私がいますから。無事で。仕方ないです。決めてみせる。いい調子だね。やったわ。終わりましたか。
次だ。
皆さん、気をつけて。勇気が出ますね。盛り上がっていこう。みんなの思いを一つに。強い勇気を出しましょう。みんなの力で。これでいきましょう。
今より大きな力を。
遅れないでください。仕方ないですね。私がいますから。無事でよかった。私の気持ちを助かったわ。ありがとう。一緒だと勇気が出ますよ。二人で勇気を出しましょう。ぼーっとしないで。仕方ないですね。大丈夫です。力に助かったわ。遅れないでください。始めるわよ、みんな。私たちなら絶対に負けない。
Not bad. Good hits from the darkness. All that for a fluffy mane. Well, excuse me, princess. want to hear this conversation. I'm concerned for my knights. Can't watch them anymore. Yes. Makes sense. Now, time for that event I don't really want to do, but I'm going to do anyway. So what do I need here? Golden heads. Golden heads. Remember that urgent matter the king had for me? We're at the coast. It's okay to take my clothes off here, right? Okay, then. Whoa, wait a second. Are you so set on taking your clothes off? At least wear a swimsuit. A swimsuit? I didn't bring one. We're going swimming? No, the point is you won't become a girl just by taking off your clothes. Oh, I see. That's too bad. You know, you've taught me a lot, Yuma. Here, I would like for you to have this. Thank you. Nope. Huh. Was she just... It must have been my imagination. I don't have Sacred Cross yet, so... Must be a higher level skill. Girls are amazing when they take their clothes off. If I take mine off, I'll be more girly. I hate this. I hate it. It's the worst. Bird! I don't have time for your shit. Again, if I was using Marion as a combat character, it makes sense to have her have a close combat thing, but that's not what I'm using her for. Like that whole aspect for her is not good.
私がお相手しましょう。お守りでどう？キャー敵撃破。背中は分かりやすい。僕たちを組めば問題ない。やっ、ありです。
次だ。
こちらの勝ちのようです。ターゲット確認。しっかり戦うのですぞ。て、やっ、大丈夫。いけ。
行くぞ。
やった。遅れないでください。これでどう？油断しないで。調子いいと共に参りましょう。お守りします。やったー。ぼーっとしないで。制圧完了。
A lot of debuffs happening there.
来るぞ。いいぞ。参る。
やらせはしないよ。僕たちが組めば問題ないさ。決めてみせる。やる。遅れない。これでどう？これでどう？やれ。遅れない。油断しない。爆発せよ。こちらの勝ちの敵撃破。来るわよ。準備して。ターゲット確認。
来るぞ。
安全装置解除。いい調子だね。これでどう？せい。やりましたね。僕もいるよ。安心して。調子いいかも。爆発するよ。これでどう？仕方ないですね。やった。終わりましたか。
次だ。
これね。ターゲット確認。行くわよ。危ないよ。大丈夫。くらえ。キャー。これだ。仕方ないですね。調子いいかも。手応えありです。いけ。油断しないで。よし。調子いいかも。
当然の結果だ。
調子いいかも。
Okay. So everything else has to deal with snow, fighting demons, or anything else. So, okay. Still haven't found that last hobgoblin. I don't know where I would look.
ターゲット確認。
The part that I'm sort of upset that they don't have
ターゲット確認。来るわよ。
is like client joining you and providing
無理せ
support.
ずに行きましょう。
来るぞ。
Final Fantasy XII had that one really decent character
ターゲット確認。
that was just a support character you could keep for a long time for a lot of missions, and it would never run out of items.
目にゴミが入って。来るわよ。準備して。これね。
I forget every time I pick up something. I know it resets the enemy AI, but it also resets the talk.
来るわよ。準備して。
What is going on?
来るわよ。準備して。 気をつけていきましょう。私が来れば大丈夫。 ダメかと。ありがとう。大自然の力にやるはそう直します。
後でご褒美あげます。体力が
早いうちに手が入りました。傷を治しちゃいましょう。早いがよかったよ。
ありがとうございます。
今より大きな力を。
優しくしてね。せーのでスタート。すっごく気持ちよかった。
Okay, good. The problem is I have to maintain this.
こちらに来ます。
よし、
あれ、見つかっちゃいましたね。
気づかれた。
行くわよ。背中は任せて。私としたことがここにするよ。おい、ありがとう。もうありがとう。私ならやれます。傷は治さない。これでどう？油断しないで。いけよ。おい、ありがとう。もうありがとう。これでどう？いけよ。炸裂しろ。大自然の力に食らえ。傷を治す。お守りします。全リミッタースカイ。私がいます。食らえ。決めてみせます。せや。これでどう？私としたことが。はあ。傷を治す。もう平気だから治療を優先する。ダメだと。ありがとう。いくよー。炸裂しろ。これでどう？これでどう？おい、ありがとう。もう平気だ。油断しない。傷は治さない。大事に任せて。僕が守るから。助かったよ。おい、ありがとう。もう平気だから。いけ。背中は任せて。僕が守るから。いやー。大自然の力。これでどう？おい、ありがとう。ありがとう。食らえ。じゃないです。僕が来るよ。いや、これでどう？ここにいて。これでどう？
Okay, got a Drake scale from that.
こちらに来ます。こちらに来ます。やったわね。ターゲット確認。
Dragons are no joke. Holy cow. Did that path open up? And the answer's probably gonna be no. See this bullshit right here? It needs to disappear. So you need a lamp, the scale powder, and man-eater hairs, which will not show up because reasons.
やったわね。
来るぞ。いざ参る。
ぼーっとしないで。仕方ないわ。油断しないいかも。これでどう？私は全部見つけて。調子いいかも。遅れはこれでどう？油断しない。調子いいかも。とどめ。こちらに勝ちの一発。
All eyes.
やったわね。
That's terrible.
かかってきなさい。ぼーっとしないで。これでどう？いけ。
And they come in such large groups, you'd think the drops would be better.
僕がついてるから。僕が守るから。決めてみせる。視線の力が。僕がついてるから。平気だから。調子いいかも。制覇完了。
There's one scale powder.
こちらに来ます。こちらに来ます。しっかり戦うの。やっと。遅れないでください。これでどう？やったね。これでどう？これでどう？僕たちが組めば問題なしだ。一緒にやろう。これでどう？したよ。これでどう？手応えありです。くらえ。いけ。おお。したよ。よくやりましたぞ。これね。来るわよ。準備して。やったわね。
Okay. I think it's you. We're gonna see. None of you have any way to attack, do you? All right, hang on a moment.
傷を治さないと。
何を油断している。まあいいだろう。
爆発するよ。ありがとう。
私に任せろ。
よし、作戦は理解。ここへ作戦は理解したよ。爆発するよ。
一瞬で終わらせる。
覚悟してください。作戦は理解したよ。
何を油断している。悪くないな。まあいいだろう。私についてこい。悪くないな。私についてこい。私たちならできる。何を油断している。悪くないな。我々でやるぞ。頼もしいやつだ。
大自然の力に狙い撃ちをここにどう発射。私の力に見せて。
何を油断している。まあいいだろう。
ファイアル。敵よし撃破。やったわ。
A ghost choker.
やったわね。
来るぞ。
共に参りましょう。暴走しないで。これでどう？決めてみせる。油断しないで。調子いいの。爆発するよ。おい、ありがとう。私たちならやれます。決めてみせる。やりましたね。完了。
来るぞ。来るぞ。いざ参る。
危ないよ。いい調子だね。いけ。やっくらえ。神羅万象の精霊たち。
Interesting.
次だ。
終わったよ。よーし、絶好調。 ちらに来ます。
I'm making that call. I haven't had her have an offensive skill in forever, so.
来るわよ。準備して。解除。私がいます。これでどう？お守り。やった。くれてる。敵。よくやりましたと。
I'll just screw that bug in particular.
戦闘状況。よし。遅れないでください。油断しないで。とどめて。爆発するよ。この技に送らないでください。逃しません。お守りしない。これでどう？敵撃破。ぼーっとしないで。さあ油断しないで。やるわよ。いい調子だね。仕方ないです。やらせはしない。僕たちが組めば問題ないさ。調子いいかも。こちらの勝ちのようです。身体機能の向上を確認。皆さん頑張りましょう。戦闘状況開始。遅れないで。これでどう？油断しないで。決めてみせる。共に参りましょう。やるわよ。逃しません。やるわよ。調子いいかも。調子いいかも。
当然の結果だろう。
こちらに来ます。私がお相手しましょう。くらえ。それでいきましょう。やるわよ。油断しないで。逃しません。私の力見せてあげる。くらえ。言って大丈夫？くらえ。お守りしよう。この技で無事です。私の力見せてあげる。バイブニオンの力がいけ。私の力見せてあげる。危ないよ。いい調子だね。逃しません。魔力を回復すべきです。僕がついてはしません。僕もいるよ。安心して。逃しません。よし。せいや、一緒にやろう。くらえなさい。私の力を見せてあげる。やった。終わりましたか。やったわね。来るわよ。安全装備して解除。ぼーっとしないで。油断しないで。とどめ。決めてみせる。やった。一緒にやろう。僕もいるよ。安心してください。ありがとう。調子いいかも。やった。よくやりましたぞ。
Never mind the scale powder. Need 2 more, because of course I do.
行きます。さあ、遅れないで。これでどう？仕方ないですね。とどめ。共に参りましょう。さあ、これでどう？せいや、調子いいかも。無事でよかった。 遅れないで。仕方ない。調子いいかも。調子いいかも。せいや、終わったよ。来るわよ。準備して。戦闘状況。ぼーっとしないで。油断しないで。これでどう？問題ない。危ないよ。これでどう？多いな。もうありがとう。背中は任せて。僕たちが組めば問題ない。これでどう？くらえ。私がいますから。お守りします。発射。遅れないでください。仕方ないですね。決めてみせます。行くぞ。危ないよ。敵撃破。くらえ。一緒にやろう。多いな。もうありがとう。大自然の力にぼーっとしないで。これでどう？大いなる癒しだわ。この変化のようです。やったわね。やったわね。やったわね。来るぞ。やったわね。行くぞ。や、共に参りましょう。無事でよ。さあ、くれ。私が今これでどう？お守りします。調子いいかも。狙い撃ちよ。いけ。調子いいかも。くらえ。とりゃ。調子いいかも。無事でよかった。とどめ。始末したよ。勝利なのですぞ。こちらに来ます。安全装置解除。ぼーっとしないで。油断しないで。これでどう？これでどう？一緒にやろう。大いなるありがとうよ。くらえ。大自然の力リミッター解放。やった。大いなるありがとうよ。決めてみせる。わかった。やるよ。やった。さあくれ。つら。くらえ。くらえ。いけ。撃ち取ったぞ。やったわ。来るわよ。準備して。やったわね。強力な敵影を捕捉。ターゲット確認。来るわよ。準備して。一緒にやろう。くらえ。大丈夫。くらえ。決めてみせる。いけ。くらえ。さあくれ。つら。遅れないで。油断しないで。やった。いけ。
Good shot.
これね。ターゲット確認。マイル。打ち取ったぞ。終わったよ。来るぞ。こちらに来ます。これね。こちらに来ます。
Let me go through, man. Let me go through.
やったわね。ターゲット確認。強力な敵影を捕捉。ターゲット確認。無茶はするよ。動かしないで。始めるわよ、みんな。みんなの思いを一つに。強くないで。みんなの力で。遅れないで。どう？仕方ないで。これでどう？いや、私がいますから。これでどう？決めてみせる。一緒にやろう。いい調子だね。これでどう？くらえ。これでどう？油断しないで。これでどう？これでどう？いくよ。大いなる力を見せるためだ。ありがとう。いや、すまない。大事になったから。ありがとう。大いなる力を見せるだから。これでどう？僕がついてるから。始めるわよ、みんな。
There's a short dress.
みんなの思いを一つに。強くもいるよ。みんなの力で。ありがとう。もう終わりだから。二人の力を。やっ。癒しの力。くらえ。くらえ。私と最後のとどめ。とりゃ。共に参りましょう。お守り入れてみせる。大治療を優先。これでどう？ここに油断しないで。炸裂しろ。もうありがとう。これでどう？とどめ。傷を直す。大丈夫。これでどう？周囲への警戒を。
Not bad. Hybrid fluid.
私がお相手しましょう。いや、仕方ないです。これでどう？リミッター解放。危ないよ。いい調子だよ。大自然の力に決めてみせる。大いなる力。もうありがとう。私たちがやれます。やったー。くらえ。決めてみせる。傷を直す。私たちはやる早いんです。やらせてしないよ。二人ならやるわよ。傷を直さなくて。恩に切るぞ。傷を癒そう。やるわよ。傷を直さなくて。これでどう？お守りします。決めてみせる。やったー。背中は任せて。もうこれでどう？問題ないっす。大いなる力。ありがとう。油断しないで。やったね。よし。油断しないで。決めてみせる。やったね。背中は任せて。これでどう？僕たち逃しません。
打ち取ったぞ。
よし、やったわ。ぼーっとしないで。これでどう？仕方ないです。とどめ。調子いいよ。くらえ。いい調子いいとも。多いですね。もう気持ちだから。終わったよ。
Good. Another scale pattern.
行きます。
Why?
私がいます。これでどう？これでどう？
せいややったわいなさい。一緒にやろう。これでどう？ざっとこんなものよ。
Damn it all.
これね。
I mean, if nothing else, I'm getting levels, but eh.
行くわよ。やっ、ぼーっとしないで。これでどう？変じゃないですね。決めてみせる。やっ、一緒にやろう。これでどう？くらえ。くらいなさい。やったね。ぼーっとしないで。これでどう？仕方ないです。いけ。調子いいかも。これでどう？せいや。油断しないで。やったね。くらいなさい。やったね。こちらの勝ちなの。こちらに来ます。行きます。やるわよ。お守りやるわよ。決めてみせる。せい。一瞬で終わらせる。くらえ。これでどう？油断しないで。やるわよ。遅れないでください。やっ。せい。これでどう？やっ。さあ、お守りします。くらえ。逃しません。いつでも演奏できますな。やっ。
それはいい。
大自然にこの技で行くわ。大いにありがとう。調子いいかも。逃しません。全部で解放。くらえ。演奏したね。えい。せいやしてみてはいったら。くらいません。一緒にやろう。大丈夫だ。これでどう？やるわよ。僕たち含めば問題なし。傷を治す。これでどう？さあ、これしない。これでどう？これでどう？逃しません。ぼーっとしないで。私の油断しない。二度と開ける。これでどう？バカ野郎。油断しないで。やっ、ぼーっとしないで。これでどう？全リミッター解放。やっ、バカやつらよ。無事でよかった。やっ、逃すわ。お守りしやるわよ。ぼーっと逃げる。さあ、くれぞ。共に参りましょう。無事でよかった。ややこれでどう？
It is poison though.
いい調子だね。大自然の力。大いなる力。ありがとう。
Got it.
やった。制圧完了。
来るぞ。
共に参りましょう。これでどう？お守りしますよ。発射。やい。せいや。くらえ。僕が守るから。やりましたね。決めてみせる。調子いいかも。共に参ります。傷を治します。これでどう？お守りします。敵撃破。よし。いつでも演奏できますな。くらえ。やったね。
当然の結果だろう。
やったわね。来るわよ。準備して。これね。
行くぞ。
全リミッター解放。
Okay. Good. Done. Can't do anything about the other two, it looks like, so that's fine. Let's see if I can get it from that dragon, though. Not that dragon. Nope, don't want to fight ghosts. They cost too much magic. Got everything I need from you. I hate you for giving that mission. I really do. A lot of those. No new missions as of yet. Well, the next one should be Valentine's Day or something of the like. I don't know how the dates work in this game because I got Christmas and New Year's, but that doesn't make any sense. And if it's going by an actual in-world timer, it'll be another month. Alright, there is a dragon over there. Hopefully he drops the scale. Let's go, boy! Good job, guys. I tell you to do something, what do? Get me killed. Good count. Good break. And scales, no drop. Shit. Alright. 51, 51, 52, 51. Everything looks good. Fine. Try it again. And the closer exit is to the south. Just barely, though. Yeah, I see you, goblins. I hear you. If you drop something worth a damn, that would make sense. Like, just go after them. But no, they don't. That'd make too much sense. No, I just gotta fight this one dragon that sits out in the middle of here. The only one that happens to drop these scales. And of course I need 3 of them. Again. You're killing me. Increase damage and chance to stumble enemy. Decrease damage, increase blocking. Sure. Good break. That would be the scale I needed. Alright, good. At least I think it is. Maybe double check before I leave. Yep. All that for a black belt, which does nothing for me. That's the second quest that requires that sort of shit and just a black belt. And I got black belts from just random enemy drops anyway, so the mission just doesn't matter. It's like, ah! Alright. I got everything out here that I needed. The rest requires me to clear the path, but the path won't get cleared until I shift into a new area / zone. Which requires story progression. Yep, and you're sprawled all over the place, which is fan-tucking-tastic. Got some more Malta fruits. I'll have to look at what I can actually make with those. Got some mana crystals, okay. Here's your meat. I'm gonna talk about a pain in the ass mission. That was the one that was a pain in the ass. Has to be in a sandstorm, and it's a rare drop. Again, just like the dragons. Luckily, I only need 1 for that one. If I needed more, I'd be pissed. What's up, girl? How you doing? That's wife number 1. Wife number 2 is Sonia, but wife number 1 is Rena. Always. Kirika's a third. Just third. Marion's in, like, not even in the rosters, but, you know, she's there.
Yeah.
Got that ghost medicine. Spooky medicine. Yeah, I solved your pollen problem. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Just the one kid left. Asshole kid. Alright, so we're gonna do one date night with Rena just to get the bad taste of the Marion date out of my mouth.
Yoshi, 行こう.
See what happens.
おかえりなさい。ゆっくり休んでね。こんばんはです。
Yo, what's up, girl? Oh, Rena, sure. I've been wanting to talk to you too. Glad to hear it. Alright, what's going on? It's so quiet out tonight. It's almost too quiet. Yeah, usually you can at least hear some noises out here. Kind of feels weird, don't you think, Yuma? It's romantic. Yeah, that's right. Romantic, huh? Wow, I thought you were just a kid. But maybe you're a grown-up after all. Come on, give me a break. I was really enjoying the mood. Almost wish the sun wouldn't come up. I was thinking the same thing. I want to stay like this forever. Just the two of us. Really want to stay, but really need to get to sleep. Yep. Good night, Yuma. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, good night, Rena.
また明日会いましょう。
All in all, positive experience. Hearts go up. Now watch the entire city get flooded with new quests. I'm going to be pissed.
よし、行こう.
There they are. Alright. That's not bad. I'll pick them up, and then we'll save the game. And then tomorrow, I'll try to get all the other date stuff out of the way, just so I don't have to deal with it too much more. But we'll see. Shit. I was just there.
よろしくお願いしますね。
Damn it, Rena. Damn it, girl. I know. You're busy. It's fine. It sucks. Now what? Well, I got plenty of that. Have I figured out how the bonds are supposed to work? So, let me go into my bonds and I'll show you what I got. So I take it you're talking about the bond diagram? Is that what you're referring to? Because I have a good idea. Yeah, the bond diagram. Okay. So, you can move, you know, you probably already know this, but you can move people around. So if I wanted to put Sonya over here, I could. But I like her in the middle because she works well with my Kirika and my Yuma, and because I've given Marion Calorie Checker, and we'll take a look at Calorie Checker real quick, but because I've given her that, Calorie Checker, the excess isn't used to accumulate in the body as fat, and your body will get bigger. So this was an event. Yeah, I know. The patterns can be different. You can put whatever rotation you want. It's fine. But if you look below, you can see all the bonds that I have. So full support is basically anybody with green is part of the support squad. So Kirika, Yuma, Sonya, Marion, Agnum, and Leston are all part of that full support. And the more that you have this on for the more battles, those little dots, they're more likely to occur. So you'll start seeing like things happen in battle. So it'll be like little mini cutscenes for certain characters if they perform certain actions. So full support. Support actions are basically, alright, did you get a buff? Did you get healed? Afternoon tea time, what that basically is I've gotten Rina's support level up high enough to where she's basically lovey-dovey with Yuma. So if I wanted to break that, I could have multiple characters also with the lovey-dovey sort of icon. So I don't know if Marion's got one, but I think she's got the one for her dress. So like if I put Shining Maid on, all of a sudden Rina's changes to that black star icon, black star icon, black star icon. And I can have as many of those as I want. And as many of the female characters that have that trait, it'll cause like a negative effect on the battle, but not a negative bad effect. It'll be like negative positive. Like they'll start trying to vie for my attention by doing certain things, but they won't necessarily take care of each other. So that's basically what I've seen so far, and I've tried a couple of different combinations so far. Like, I've tried a whole bunch of different ones, but this one just gives me a lot of different options. Miracle Meteors is basically if you've got 2 of the male characters or 3 of the male characters with the Superstar, which you get by putting on that special costume for each of the male characters. They've only got 1. But if you put on their Rockstar outfit, they'll get Superstar immediately. If they all have it on, they'll activate Miracle Meteors if they're on the field, which is basically just like a passive buff. And again, each time these activates, it starts a buff. So, for example, Kirika, she does a lot of... So, I have an idea of how the endings work. All I know is you have to have the support levels high enough for each character. So, for right now, I looked at the achievement list, and I figure at some point in the game, it's basically going to ask you, who do you want to, you know, sort of be with, and it'll probably be like either at the end or near the end. So I'll try to have a backup save at some point. Right now I don't have one, but at some point I will. And then it'll give you the option, alright, which girl are you going to be with, or which, you can actually choose the guy characters, although I don't think it'll end up in a romance, but I'm not sure per se. Maybe it will. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't, but that's just me. So, but anyway, so you can sort of see what I've done, and the trait I've given certain characters. And I really like Rina's character. So Rina, I'm definitely going to do first. And then if I can go back in a save... Yeah, I didn't figure they did, but, you know, it's just like, Because every time I talk to Leston and I do anything, like I go on the night date or anything like that, in the morning he's blushing and he's like, oh, Yuma. I'm like, why are you doing that? Agnum's not like that. He's just like, hey, bro, that was a cool thing we did. Bro date. It's fine. You know. Yeah, I imagine Excel and Genus do. Also, because I've got Maiden Handkerchief, which is Kirika's special, like, this is like the third date thing where we got matching handkerchiefs. But because I have that handkerchief and because she's so close to Rina in the circle, I don't know per se what's going to happen there. I haven't seen it happen yet. Like, because my main squad is Sonya, Kirika, Rina, and Yuma. Like, that's it. That's my main A team. But I haven't seen that one activate, so I don't know what happens there. And again, I try to have as many aspects or passive buffs on as possible, so... I actually need to work on the leveling ranks here. Let me see.
Yes.
Tuning requests and... My fear is opening up all the girls and they start shutting you down. I know the dates repeat, so are the nightly talks. Let's level that up. So, I'm having the reverse problem, actually. So, for my particular group... oh, yep, I can't go any further with that. For my particular set of people... Well, if you've played with Excella and Genus, that probably means you've already done Refrain mode. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm still in the original version of the game. So I have neither Excella nor Genus yet. I know they're supposed to be a part of the squad, but I just don't know how that comes into play quite yet. No, I looked at the endings. Okay, got it. No, that's fine. I just know at some point, it'll give me the option. It'll just be like, all right, this is probably the time, you know, that sort of thing. My next fight, I have to go to the snowfield and sneak into a fort. Are you talking... Okay, so I think you're actually on the chapter just before where I left off. So you've already been into the Dark Dragon Temple?
Konnichiwa.
Boy, I'm gonna bust your feet. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, I fought Genus in the Yellow Draco Machina. Yep. Alright, yep, you're right before where I am. And again, what I like to do is I like to try and get all the side mission-y stuff out of the way if I can, but obviously they reset every time, so it's like, alright, which ones do I actually want to focus on? So I try to focus on the unique ones, or at least the ones that are easy to get to. Ugh, I hate that friggin' mission. It's like, yeah, go into the woods and fight 30 different mushrooms. Of course you need ice. God damn it. They're mostly all the same. There are some unique ones. I like the heat. I don't, but, you know, I have to tell that to Agnum. Yeah, no one likes the cold. If it's between summer or winter, it has to be summer. I actually like the cold better, but I get what they're going for. It's like, hey, do you like fire or ice? And obviously he's the fire guy, so... Oh, yeah, I love fire. It's great. Yeah. So, that's another thing. So, they give the missions that... Obviously, they hand you the item that they actually want. And then you just hand it back to them. And even if you don't go on a date, or, like, let's say you went on a night date before and then they deny you, you can still give that gift, and the hearts still go up. Yeah. So... Son of a bitch, why couldn't you activate this sooner? I ran into 3 rare monsters while I was out there doing the other missions. This is like the 5th time I've done that mission. It's the worst. But yeah, like this one right here, I already have the items, right? And he's going to give me the thing that he wants just for me to hand back to him. Diva's lost item. Just hand it right back. There you go. Hearts up. Alright. But no, I'm having a good time with this game otherwise. It's not bad. So.
Yatta!
And again, I get the idea that they were going for here, because they sort of went the direction of the moe, if you know what I mean. So they tried to make everything cute. Yeah, I don't particularly like Yuma either, but I always put myself in the perspective of, okay, if I was the main character, where would I want to end up? And for Yuma, the one that makes the most sense for me, and the one that I actually really like, is Rina. So I'm just like, yeah, Rina. Go all the way. Although Sonya's a close second, Kirika's in third, and the other 3 I could care less. I really could, but I need to get their levels up higher all the same, just so when I create that save state, I can get the achievements for each of the endings, hopefully. Because I don't know when it's going to happen, but there's going to be a point where the game's going to be like, alright, you better choose one, and I'm going to be like, oh, okay. Speaking of other wives, if I could marry these 2... I mean, yeah. I mean, that's basically it. And I really want to do these challenge dungeons, but I don't know how they work per se. I can always up the rank, right? So I can always choose, like, higher level items. So, is there anything that gives me a guaranteed C or higher? Okay, so Toxic Marsh, Poisonous Monsters, Monster Pheromone. Then what pushes it to, like, a B or an A or something like that? Okay, there's some Bs. Fencers, uh-huh. I'm very confused about the dungeon levels. Like, I don't really understand it, per se. Berserker Currents. That gets to an A. What gets to an S? I guess there's not really much else that can do it. Like, A's the highest I can get. Now I gotta get me my Kirika. She was as hard as cement trying to date her. Yeah, you're not wrong. Better the payout. That makes sense. I'm not gonna lie, it does make sense, but I've never... Like, Alfrede, the way she presented it, it's like... There has to be, because I'm missing a star at the end of this. Like, I'm up to 4 stars. There is a 5th star, which should get me to an A rank, or an S rank. And the one that I would have thought that would do it... Not Crystal, not Egg Hunt. There's a gold bonus and force cost times 2. See, I don't like that one. Force cost times 2 drives me nuts. Special monsters. I fight every special monster I can find. You know what? Before I go to sleep tonight, let's go for it. Let's go for a high level dungeon. Why not? We are going to change my group though. So we're gonna go with A team all the way. So I'm sorry. Sorry. Rena. Alright. Girls are with me. Perfect. Let's get back in there. Let's do one dungeon run. Now which one do I want? Special rewards. Butterfly Bee, Berserker Soul. Almighty. You know what? Let's go to the Abyss. Why not? Why does that automatically make it a C rank? I don't know. Let's do it. Oh, really? So I can have Egg Hunt and that's it. Okay, fine. Alright, so I won't do Egg Hunt. Floating Fish then. We were gonna do +5 and... Adds Imperial Soldiers. That'd be easier. I have to be close to the same rank with a monster before I fight it. Got wrecked by a level 50 when I was level 30. Actually, so for me, the way it's been working is even if they're 20 levels higher, if I do my D Unison with Dragon Mode, I'm usually okay. Because there are certain songs that will get you, like, defense buffs, so you can take a few hits. And in Dragon Mode, you could just keep wailing on them. And D Unison does such high amounts of damage with, like, higher ranks. It's not bad. Adds tough monsters, Gate Guardian. You know what? Let's just go with Imperials. Imperials are simple. So. Alright. Jump in. So we'll do one dungeon run before I call it an evening. Into the Grimoire. Irregularity occurred. Maximum of 3 chests has appeared on the floor. And you know what? Since we're here anyway, let's get a maid. Let's get an idol. And Rena, my girl. I want Rena 3, I believe. How do we look? Ah, yes. Perfect. My squad is ready. I know to grab one of Rena's traits, I gotta do some level of a grimoire. Well, I'm as high a level as I can go right now. Oh, explosion. I put them all in bikinis. I mean, it's not... I'm not going to fault anybody for putting them in bikinis, but I like a little variety, you know what I mean? Look at this girl. Rena. Alright, anyway.
怪我しないようにしましょうね。油断しないで。それならどうです？私たちの力、私たちならやります。竜の剣。油断しないで。油断しないで。
Gotta have Kirika in a bikini. I mean, yeah, Kirika's bikini's not bad, but honestly, for her character, I cannot see her. Oh, the desync? Alright, I have to find a strong enough enemy type. So let me find a boss enemy. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'll show it. Ooh, treasure chest. Alright, so before I even leave this floor. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, I don't know if this... Yep, look at these guys. Ah, they aren't strong enough. It's sad, we're in an A-rank dungeon and I'm still having the problem of they aren't strong enough to take the D unison. Also, I don't know if you know this, but that darkness spell that Rina has, fucking the best fucking spell she's got. It's great. I love it. Ah! What level are my characters hovering around? I can actually show you. Because I try to keep them all in the same range, but as you can see, 51, 52, 51, 52. We're in the low 50s right now, and that's for everybody. Like, everybody's in that level. And that's just in case, because early on and in the late game here, certain characters may or may not be on your squad at certain times, so I've sort of just been like, alright, well, I need a backup in case such and such is gone, and that's basically what I've done. It's like I have a backup in case anything happens to anybody on the squad. Now, granted, the backups are not as great as the original, but, you know, it's fine. It usually works out. Yeah, 43, 46. I mean, that seems about right. I do a lot of grinding, too. So, that's part of it. And again, I just have to remind everybody, this is an A-rank dungeon, apparently. So, I don't know. I'm making it look easy, but I really don't know what happened. Because I even put on the thing that ups the rank of the dungeon by 5, and that's like the highest you can. Oh, I got silenced. That's not good. Who's got the refresh? There we go. Unlike other RPGs I played, you don't level up the other games. Oh, right. So you're talking experience share. Basically, yeah. If your members aren't in the active battle, they don't get the experience. Yes, that's basically what's going on. You have to actually bring them out into a fight, or into groups of fights. I'm not gonna lie, these treasure chests could have been better. Fish oil is fairly common. Ow. And I've done a couple of these dungeons like way early on too. Yeah, that made I mean, it's alright. The way to get around that though is like I'll show it out, but you equip aspects, right? So you have things that do passive buffs. There should be one that's like, alright, even if this character is in the battle, it gets a percentage of the experience, right? So let's look at my aspects. There should be something like right here that says, alright, you have one that gives you experience even if you weren't in the battle. It's pretty easy. Like, you just put one here, it's good enough. But I haven't seen one yet. And we're like nearing the end of the game, I would say. I think there's like 8 chapters, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm in chapter 6?
Yes.
Oh, what the hell was that? Grimoire Diversion? Also, for these Grimoire events, the way it usually works out is there's 2 battle floors or 3 battle floors and then a boss floor where you fight a boss battle. Yeah, so different attunements give you more or less slots. So a weapon may be more powerful physically and defensively, but it'll have less slots. And for me, I like more aspects rather than less. Because the way it works out in my mind is a lot of the buffs are percentage based. So I'll show you what I've done for a couple of these, but so let's look at Kirika real quick. So increases chance of resonance and increasing healing effectiveness, that's fine. But like increasing HP recovery of healing force by 20%, and that scales with your level, that's pretty damn good. I can tell when I use like 600, yours are like half that. So my Yuma is about speed versus like high damage. So you'll notice that I'm using let's look at his force. So I've got the elementals, which will give me a damage buff just passively against certain enemies. If I know the enemy's weakness, I just put it on. But also I've got poison effects, I've got burn, and I've got speed down. Speed down is probably the most important one I have, and I like that. But round slash is just a quick slash. Like, I can do it, go back into my actual combo, and just do more DPS over time. So it's not really like, alright, does it do more damage? It's just, does it do more damage over time? And when I can just do a quick spin around, hit 4 enemies that are surrounding me, and go on, it's great. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, his light attack is great. He does a full 360. And I think I cleared this floor. Just double checking myself before I leave. Because I think that's... Nope. Yep. Alright. Good. Done. So I can move on to the next floor. But yeah, his light attack is great. Because it pushes enemies back. If they're in a circle, you're fine. What is the layout here? Alright, I want to go to the right.
Yatta!
Obtain guard tech. What the hell is that? Oh no, I mean, yeah, you can grab it for whatever. It's on Switch, PS4, or Xbox One. It's fine. You can put it on whatever system. It doesn't matter. Now, what would have been really cool, and I know that they wouldn't have done it, but it would have been cool anyway, is just like having an online multiplayer where you can be whatever character, you know? Just like, do I need to be able to control all 4 characters at the same time? No, it would be interesting to have somebody else play another character, you know? No, and I understand that completely. Oh, Kirika's leveled up and learned a new force. Alright, let's see what Kirika's learned. What you got for me, girl? Priestess Song. A song that heals all HP, ailments, and KO status. Holy shit! It's expensive as all fuck, but alright. That's not bad. That's fucking great. Alright, we're gonna get rid of Aura then. We're just gonna do heal. So, standard heals. Rena's got Eternity Wind, which is great. Ported for the PSC. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not gonna argue with it. Like, but so let's say back when 360 and PS3 were the main consoles, right? So my whole thing was PS3's network, like its online capabilities were just garbage on PS3. PS4, it's gotten a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. It's gotten better. But Xbox has always been consistent for me for like online stuff, which is why whenever I have a game like a Call of Duty or something like that, I just trust the netcode better. But for like PS4, I could sort of see like you could do that as well on a PS4 now, for sure. I mean, there's a reason it's the top console of the generation. I get that. But back then, yeah, PS3 you got for graphics. So RPGs or JRPGs like this, it works great. Like that made sense, right? Because there's no online stuff to this. It's just the game. If you wanted it to look good, this is where you go. But if anybody who had a PS3 and tried to argue that it had better netcode than an Xbox 360 back then, you're out of your damn mind. Ooh, I got legendary goldfish too. I hate it when they start off like that, because I can't hit them while they're floating up in the air, even though it makes no sense. Ow. Thanks for the silence, it's great. Oh, and I'm confused. It's cool, yep. Actually, what I am going to change is Sonya. We're going to go to uniform for her. There we go. That's better.
私がお相手しましょう。一緒だと勇気が出ますね。ごくらえてください。そういういいかも。すごい。二人で勇気を出しましょう。くらえ。これでどう？共に参りましょう。お守りします。
倒したぞ。
よーし、やりま
僕の
しょ
力感じるよ。
Oh, I've got a new force too. Alright, cool. What do we got? Dragon defense. Unleash the power of the shining dragon. Increase defense and prevent stumbling. Nope, don't need that. If I'm gonna do that, I might as well just transform into the dragon itself. There's no point to have that for me. Ow. I don't know how I ended up in the bad end of that, but you know, whatever. But yeah, so if you're paying attention at the top, you can see like afternoon tea time, which was one of those bond elements. When that activates, my magic defense went up and my agility went up, which isn't bad. So that's sort of the passive thing that happens if you're just in the right area at the right time with the right grouping. Like those abilities just activate and you get buffs in the battle. Now obviously it resets every time you enter a new battle, but you know, it's fine. See, my agility and my cast just went up. So now my casting's a little bit faster, and it's a little stronger, and all that sort of stuff. That's what those bond elements do. And again, yours can be completely different from mine. Like, you can go with whatever you want, you know? It's all good. But I just like having different options available on the field at any time. And since Yuma's protagonist Kun, it just makes sense to have him in the middle. But I could have basically anybody in the middle. Doesn't matter if it's him or anybody else. I don't even have to use him, to be honest. But he does have that dragon ability, which... Kinda nice. Kinda nice, not gonna lie. Alright, octopus pot, gold fin. You were pretty cool there, Sonya. You were. I'm still looking for a strong enemy type. I really am. Hopefully the boss battle is gonna be super tough. I'm kind of hoping so I can get the D Unison activated. I haven't forgotten. I just haven't found anything strong enough to take the hit. That's the thing. Like, it's gotta be something that's gonna be able to take a long bashing and then still take that hit at the end. Now my parries and my criticals have activated, and they're going up. Although I think that was from one of the other passive buffs. Well, that's the thing. Like, I put the dungeon at the highest difficulty I could put at. Like, it's A rank. It's an A rank dungeon. That was the whole point. This might be the boss battle. Let's see. Move to the boss floor. Yep. Alright, let's see what we got. I haven't seen a single Imperial, and I know I had it. Big shark. Alright. Alright, this is perfect. I'll try to... this one. I don't want to increase my damage, because I will kill it too quickly, but let's go with it. Decrease damage taken. So I'm going to try and keep the dragon back, because my girls are already going to do a lot of damage. And I'm looking at it right now. It's going to be a close race. Ooh, Rena. Ooh, Rena. Ooh, you're doing a lot of damage, girl. I know that would normally be good. It's fine. Do not kill it too quick. Alright, let me help out a little. Alright, that's a little too much. Uh-huh. Alright, just a little more. And wait for it. Wait for it. Bam. There we go. It's dead. Like I said, the second it activated, the thing was dead. There's no way in hell it was surviving that. I didn't get the special treasure. What's the deal? So yeah, if you're... it doesn't matter if your band meter's full, but if you're in dragon form and you activate your band, the second the meter goes down to 0 on the band meter, that attack happens with whoever's your center. I just happen to have Sonya as my center, but I like using Rena or Kirika or anybody else. And you can just see different things where they sync up and fire a giant dragon laser, you know? I didn't get anything good from this. Damn it. That's the thing I don't understand about the Grimoire thing, right? That's the part I don't get. It's like nothing changed. The Grimoire didn't go away. The Abyss is still there, but I didn't get the special reward either. So I don't know what that means. How do I get the special reward? Because I was like, alright, let me get the Almighty. I was like, nope, I didn't get Almighty. Alright, thanks. That doesn't help. Oh, that one puts it to an automatic B rank. What the hell? Okay, hang on. Let me look. There might be a way to do this yet. Grimoire Diversion. But increases drop rates. Nothing ups the rank. Tough and steady. No, it's just locked at B. It's just always locked at B. I don't get it. One of Rena's traits involves the Grimoire for sure. I might already have it just by mistake. I don't know. It's possible. Okay, maybe not Crystal Mine. Level fixed at 20. See, the second I do any one of these, it locks the other ones out. Why does the rank not go up? Hell, I can make the rank go down. Well, that's the thing. So the list is based on all, right? So the other ones are just based on what type they are. Aquatic, nature, demon, undead, alchemic. I had a dragon one. I don't know what happened to it. It may be locked until I beat the game. Which, maybe, but... Alright. I'm still trying to figure it out. Because I don't know how to get the special reward. I haven't been able to do it yet. And I figured it was like a chance thing, and maybe that's still the case, but I figure like A rank would do it. Oh well. So let me correct my party situation here. Yeah, I know. Level 65 for the Grimoire? Maybe that's it. Maybe there's just something that gives me more levels to the Grimoire, because I'm already fighting levels at level 57, 60, 70, and I'm beating them, so it's just like, what's it matter? Well, let's see. Let's check on my boy. My boy Rapple. Rapple. Anything good? Not really. A new life cider. Heal mist. Some ethers. Alright. Cosmic mana, though. That shit. Look at how much that increases the max MP by 30%. You mean like a side story thing? Because I've been talking to every elf chick I can find, and let me tell you, it hasn't... I do want that one. Higher the level, higher the attack. Okay, that might be it. That might be once I beat the game, like, it'll unlock a few things. Oh my god. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna buy those, because holy shit. Sure. I could get another one, but I don't want to do that. Criticals deal damage that ignores enemy defense. That's not bad. Ooh. Alright, we'll hold off on that. Because that requires a lot of rare drops that I haven't gotten a lot of. Higher the magic and defense. That knight helmet again. Magician's Union. Increased chance of poison. I don't really care about blocking things. Increase defense and magic defense. Increase evasion by 30%. Increase movement speed. It's not bad, but I wouldn't give it to anybody. Yeah, no, you're probably right. It probably does require me beating the game before I get it. For sure. I already have that one. Spread shot I don't use. One strike, one kill. Break attack now knocks back the enemy. Why didn't it do that before? Damn it. And you want me to get 3 Lion 8 biceps? Do you know how long it took me to get 1 Lion 8 bicep? Fuck that one. I don't use Zanspark. Already got one. Don't need that one because I don't use Attract. Since Rena has a heart on your bond diagram, has Sonya and Kirika put up a wall around you? Put up a wall? No. Because I haven't assigned their heart traits. So if I did, and I could show you, if I did assign that trait, then yeah, for sure, you'd see it. But since I didn't assign those traits, I went with other traits. It doesn't block them. It's only when the traits clash with each other that you have that problem. Change the Spark to Plasma. I don't use Spark. Not using Dragon Life. Still not using Spark. Money up is fine, but awareness is... That heal resonance is really nice. Train of Thought. I still don't know where to get Vitalizing Fluid. I haven't seen a single monster with that drop, and I've been looking. Mana Cycle. Yep. Increase damage from successive attacks of the same element by 20%. I've got a lot of pace cores. Extended break isn't bad. No, yeah, a lot of these do involve the side quests. That's the other part. But that Lion 8 bicep, you know how long it took me to get one? Good God, I was in 5 different sessions trying to get one for that mission. And it's just like, nah. It's like, okay, thanks. Ass. Endures, I don't care. Dark Soul. Increase damage by dark attacks by 20 and decreases MP cost by 10. Ooh, I really want to give that to Rena. Or I want to give that to Marion. Alright, let's make one. We'll make one Dark Soul. Because they do use dark magic, and that shit is beast. Overmove. Increases AP recovery rate, but will stop temporarily if there's insufficient AP. What does that mean? Why does everything require a Lion 8 bicep? God damn it. That one's not bad. Decreasing AP cost is always good. Especially for Sonya, because her whole attack string costs her full bar every time. Okay, we're back where we started. Okay, fine. Hang on. So, for Sonya or Rena, MP cost of healing forces by half. That's great. Increases magic based on recovery. Alright, fine. Vital magic. I don't particularly care about the magic being stronger. Spellbreaker, no. Dark Soul. There you go. And the reason I've given her that is because she's got Ghost Concerto, which gives her undead better attack anyway, so it's fine. So, her equipped... her equipped weapon, Ghost Concerto, increases the effectiveness on undead aspects. And undead aspects are the black ones. So, if we look at the list and we go over to undead, anything that's black is one of those. Ultimate luck. King defense. Perfect. Money up is always good. I just like having more money. Higher the level, higher the attack. Perfect. Go for it. Evasion I don't use. Crits don't matter. Alright. I think we're pretty good here. I think we're okay. Now the part I do wish is that Kirika had something that recovered MP. The only one that really does is Rina, which is why I haven't gotten rid of that one ability that lets her just recharge MP from enemies. Because it's like, that's the best thing she could possibly have as a magic user. It's like, it doesn't cost her anything, and she just gets MP back for free. But, yeah, you can see she's got Fusion, which increases MP and HP by 20%, which is always going to be good. It's just like a boss level done. Crit rate of break attacks by 50%. Do I care about the crit rate of break attacks? Is there something I could do that's better? That's the question. I still don't know what luck does. Chance of AP not being consumed. Higher luck increases the chance, which is why you'd want to stack luck with smart action, which would be fine, but... Spellbreaker's not bad. But they have to be casting, which doesn't happen too often unless it's a boss enemy, which would be great. But alright. Was there another specialized one? I feel like I went through them all. Was there one I got for somebody? Ah, yes, Healing Realm. I forgot. In that case... yeah, that doesn't happen often enough, so we're gonna get rid of Royal Heart. We're just gonna give Healing Realm Plus. That's fine. Because it doesn't matter if enemies target Sonya or not. I really don't want them to anyway, so it's fine. And plus, having a stronger return on heal is fine. Okay, good, good. I solved that problem. Again, I know. Menuing the game, I get it. Let's get everybody back in their original costumes. As much as I love them in other outfits. Although I like Rina's witch outfit, because... yeah. Let's go check that out. Got some leg action going on. Hey, girl. How's it going? Alright, anyway. So, I think I'm going to call it a session for tonight. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw here, feel free to follow. I do have a YouTube channel. You may have seen it in the chat pop up. There's a link there. I will be uploading this and continuing on with my playthrough. I think next time I will focus on getting rid of the dates and everything and then move on with the main story. We'll ignore most of the side quests this time, or next time, sorry. And just do that because I want to get back to the mountain and have the snow gone. So there's that part of that too. But I appreciate y'all being here. It means a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and save that game now. And yeah, this has been Reaper 102388. Appreciate it. And yeah, I will see y'all next time. Elf girls. Alright, bye.